Hi guys, it's Angela here. This is video number 3. In our first video, we spoke about preparing yourself physically for the youth conference. So we learned about how to pack your bags, the essentials that you need, and just basically preparing yourself physically for the conference. In our second video, we spoke about preparing yourself spiritually. So we went on to talk about making sure that the days don't just pass away. You actually have an encounter with God. In this video, we're going to be speaking about networking and just making sure you have a good time at youth conference. So here with me today, I have Miss Emmanuella Asante, we like to call Ella, and we're just going to be speaking about networking and having a good immersive experience. So having a good time at youth conference. Yes. Yeah. All right. So Ella, what do you think? How can we have a good time at youth conference and just network?
I think it's important that we have a good immersive experience at youth conference, because we're going away for 6 days, and if we didn't have a good experience, then we probably wasted our time and our money. The organisers of this conference have put a lot of resources into getting us some equipment, folders, notebooks, pens, etc. And I think that it would do good for us to utilise all of these things. So taking notes, making use of social media platforms, the hashtags, because these things stick in your mind. So I remember tweeting something about your attitude determines your altitude. And there's loads of retweets about it. And so till today, it's still in my TL, and it's part of my favourites. So I remember that actually in NYC 13, that this is one of the messages that were preached by Pastor Andy. So I think that's important. It's also important not to get distracted. It's easy to get distracted, especially when you're around your friends. You're around so many people that, can get you excited. There's a lot of music going on. But if you go there with, an expectation and a focus, then you're most likely to leave having that expectation fulfilled. And there's something that we usually say that...
Take your time.
That when you've gone somewhere, it's better to have an encounter than an experience. Many people have experiences and they can recall them, but they don't change their lives. When you have an encounter with something, you know that it's actually etched something into your being. So I think it's important that if we all go with a mindset that actually in NYC 15 I'm going to leave with this and this, then you've got to do it. I personally write lists of expectations, so not many, it could be 2, it could be 3, and by the end of the conference I can go back and look and assess how those things have been met and how other things that I might not have even put down have been met. And for me, that's how I maximise my, that's how I get the best out of my conference.
Yeah, I think it's so important that if you're struggling with setting your own kind of goals and expectations, speak to a leader about it. Speak to someone like a deacon in your church, someone who you think is spiritually more developed. So, the whole mentorship thing.
So mentorship is another tip that I would give. When we come into an area or grounds where there's so many youths, you find that there are so many giftings amongst each and every one of us, and it's not necessarily everybody who stands up on the pulpit to preach that can aid you. Do you know what I mean? They can give the word for the thousands of people that are there, but there are different individuals amongst us who, when you pair yourself with, can also help you as well. So what I'd say is, if you could identify somebody who you feel and respect and know that has knowledge or can help you in an area where you seek for assistance, that person can work as a tool of accountability for you as well. So that what goes with what we're saying, that if you then, come after the conference, so many times we lose our fire or our fire is dimmed, you know that person holds you accountable. And that's another way to, maximise your time at the youth conference. And that goes on to what we're going to talk about networking. It's important that you speak to people at the conference, because this is your opportunity to get in touch with people. 100%. And I believe that God has placed so much greatness on us in Church of Pentecost in this conference as well. So many of us are doctors, lawyers, teachers, professors, pharmacists, drama practitioners, facilitators, and it's a very, very big field for you to be able to go and pick whatever you need. So don't feel shy to go and find somebody to speak to and get whatever expertise that you need, because in the house of God, all these people are placed in these places for our benefit.
definitely. So your top 3 networking tips.
Okay, my first one, as I've already said, is don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Because if you're shy, then you probably won't get as much as you need. Secondly, I'd say don't ever think that you don't have anything to offer to the person, because sometimes the mere fact that you've approached somebody to ask them to help you is encouragement for them. So don't ever feel like you're not good enough or feel undermined or anything else. So just feel bold. So don't be shy, be bold and approach the person. And then what I'd say lastly is that be willing to learn. Everybody has a lot to teach. I've got a lot of advice to give. So take whatever notebooks you have, take notes, however you feel you can absorb information enough. Do that and make sure you implement it, because you can be given information, but if you don't implement it, then you haven't done anything.
Wow, guys, you can't say we did not prepare you for National Youth Conference 2015. So the top 3 tips: make sure you're not shy, the spirit of boldness to help you, to approach people. The second thing was, what was the second one?
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, be bold. Don't think you have nothing to offer, and
be ready to learn.
Be ready to learn, be willing to learn, which is a good skill actually for the world of work as well. Thank you so much, Ella. We've really enjoyed this, and we're looking forward to National Youth Conference 2015. Are you excited?
Yeah, great.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys.